Well, earlier this week, the families of our fallen soldiers told there is no money to bury those who died fighting for our flag, though a bill has been passed to restore those death benefits. How is this shutdown affecting our military heroes this morning? Joining us now to discuss is retired U.S. Army chopper pilot Amber Barno. Amber, nice to see you this morning. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Clayton. Thanks for having me.
Well, that initial question, how is this shutdown affecting military families? What is the discussion being had at military bases and around the dinner table?
Well, it's really a violation of trust to military members and their families. We're asking these servicemen and women to leave their families, go into harm's way, and fight in a war without the reassurance that if anything should happen to them on the battlefield, that their families might not be taken care of with the death gratuity benefits, just as we've seen since the shutdown has happened. And that's not what we want soldiers focusing on in combat. It causes an extreme amount of stress, it's distracting, and can ultimately risk people's lives. This should never be something that military people have to consider on the way out the door into combat.
Yeah, the greatest superpower in the world. Yesterday I had a cab driver, a Pakistani cab driver, who said to me, he said, is your government embarrassed about this? What sort of a message does this send to the world? Should we be embarrassed?
This is absolutely embarrassing. It's shameful that our military men and women are being used as political pawns for gains, because the Obama administration knows that the American people care about our servicemen and women, and they think it'll put political pressure to hurry up and end this shutdown on Obama's terms, to end this as quickly as possible. But it's really dirty politics, and it's absolutely shameful that our military men and women are at the middle of this.
I want to put up some interesting information here on the screen. These are some of the other things that have been denied for during the military shutdown: the death gratuity, the burial expenses, travel for funeral services, dignified transfer at Dover Air Force Base, of course, sadly, where we see the flag-draped coffins come into the United States from a war zone. What do you say to all of those particular shutdowns?
Yeah, and in addition to all of those, we're really seeing training being affected as well because of the military civilian furloughs. Units aren't being able to go to gun ranges to do target practice because the civilians who issue out ammo aren't there. Range control civilians aren't there. And even with getting fuel for aircraft, so they're not getting as many flight hours as they were. All of that contributes to lack of morale, the military really feeling as though they're being used in this political game, and it's absolutely outrageous that politicians are stooping to this low and really affecting our military members.
And you have some other wings in the military as well, which are currently being asked to go and work and not receiving. So the non-defense, like NOAA and I think the National Guard as well, being asked to go to work but not receiving those paychecks, and having some families having to take out small loans to just put food on their plates. Hearing from viewers this morning about that. Amy Barno is a U.S. Army chopper pilot, retired, joining us from Denver this morning. We appreciate you getting up early with us out there.
Thanks, Clayton.